world such a better place with getting a vaccine together in 9 months. I think we should continue innovating with these ideas, and it gives all of us a place for one common goal. And I think that that's really what COVID-19 has helped us out through.
With 2021 on the way, take comfort. Teenage scientist Gitanjali Rao is on the rise.
The future is bright. That is the CBS Weekend News for this Saturday. Happy Kwanzaa. And for our Canadian viewers, happy Boxing Day. Later on CBS, 48 Hours. And first thing tomorrow, Sunday Morning with Jane Pauley. I'm Adriana Diaz, reporting from CBS station WBBM in Chicago. Good night.
Right now, a Rock County nonprofit is receiving a special gift this weekend from a famous gift giver. And as the holiday season winds down, health experts are expecting another big surge in new coronavirus cases. Plus, it's the day after Christmas, how a local mall is handling holiday returns during the pandemic.
This is News 3 Now at 6.
Good evening and thanks for having us in. Christmas has come and gone, but there's still one last gift for a Rock County nonprofit. Adam Duxter explains why it wasn't Santa, but a new famous gift giver making it happen.
The offer seemed like more of a scam when it first reached the YWCA of Rock County.
Everybody's used to getting spam and, fake sales pitches and everything in their inbox. So you got to be careful on, what you actually respond to.
Jen Draz says it wasn't an email from a Nigerian prince, but rather one from a teammate of Mackenzie Scott, the multi-billionaire and ex-wife of Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, telling Draz and the YWCA she had money she wanted to give.
It really started to sink in that this was a real opportunity, that they were really looking to help out, that they were really looking to make a large donation.
Scott was offering $1 million, nearly half of the YWCA's annual budget, as an early Christmas gift for the group working to provide childcare as well as emergency and transitional housing to victims of domestic violence.
This donation will be able to help every single program we do. This donation will be able to help every single client we work with.
The donation is part of Scott's effort to give $4.2 billion to 384 organizations around the country this holiday season. Draz says Scott chose the YWCA because it fit the description of services and needs she was looking to support. And while it still might seem too good to be true,
when you first hear it, it seems unreal that that's a donation that we would be getting.
Draz says it's right up there with the best gifts they've ever got.
It was more than just a welcome surprise. It was really much needed news that boosted our spirits.
In Janesville, Adam Duxter, News 3 Now.
Draz says the YWCA of Rock County still has needs going into 2021. You can find ways to give on our website, channel3000.com. Let's get a look at your first warn weather with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. How's it looking?
Well, right now, Brady, it's pretty quiet out here, but things will change. This is going to be an active next few days. Right now, Doppler track shows just a few snow showers downwind from Lake Superior through eastern upper Michigan. You can see a little bit of light snow just north of the U.S.-Canadian border, north of Minnesota. That's part of a weather system that will affect us tomorrow afternoon. In fact, Future Track Snowfall shows perhaps an inch or two of snow accumulation from tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. There might be a little freezing drizzle mixed in. Heavier snow totals are possible up toward La Crosse and into central Wisconsin, maybe 3 to 4 inches in some spots. High temperatures today, we're back in the upper 20s, so it wasn't as cold as we had over Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Right now, temperatures are in the middle 20s, and these temperatures will probably only fall a few more degrees before rising overnight. But we do have alert days in the forecast from later Tuesday afternoon through Wednesday night for a major winter storm that could start out bringing heavy snow Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night, and then the potential for some freezing rain and rain for a time Wednesday before changing back to snow on Wednesday night. So this storm's going to be a real player just before the New Year's holiday. Otherwise, tonight look for partly cloudy skies, temperatures dropping to around 17 at midnight and then rising overnight. Tomorrow look for a high of 32, some light snow and freezing drizzle in the afternoon and evening. I'll tell you how much snow and ice we can expect from the next storm in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Gary. One person is displaced after a fire in a downtown apartment early this morning. Officials responded to the Bassett Warehouse Apartments on Bedford Street at about 7:30. Authorities say residents found smoke and flames in the hallways, and crews had it controlled within 10 minutes, though. No injuries were reported, but damage is estimated at $20,000. Turning to our coronavirus headlines, DHS and county dashboards show an increase of 630 cases over the past day. According to News 3 Now's data, that's the fewest in any day since September 7th, when there were fewer than 600 new cases. DHS says 5,800 people were tested yesterday on Christmas, and the percent positive was just under 11%. No new deaths are reported, while 30,000 of the state's 468,000 all-time cases remain active. The U.S. is closing in on 19 million cases of the virus, and with the holiday season wrapping up, well, that number is expected to see a major surge in the coming weeks. John Lawrence reports.
More than 1 million people in the U.S. have already received their first COVID-19 vaccination.
All right, are you ready? Okay.
As the vaccines continue rolling out, officials fear the number of cases, hospitalizations, and deaths will keep climbing throughout the start of 2021.
We have the ability to stop these deaths, getting vaccines out, keeping masks on, social distancing. We just have to get everyone to hang in there a few more weeks.
Freddie Delgado of Arizona lost his parents and grandmother to COVID-19 in less than 3 weeks.
I look back and wonder if they could have done something a little bit different.
The U.S. death toll from COVID-19 is projected to top 567,000 by April 1st if behaviors stay the same, according to a model from the University of Washington's Institute for Health Metrics and Evaluation.
I think people don't think coronavirus will happen to them. They think coronavirus will happen to another family, but there is no safety other than those public health measures that we have been preaching from the mountaintops.
Those include wearing masks, washing your hands, and keeping physical distance. The sooner those public health measures are followed, the better.
The more time that we let elapse and the more virus is transmitted, the more likely we are to have additional mutations that could be even more contagious or more deadly.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
Starting tomorrow, the U.S. will require all passengers arriving from the U.K. to have a negative COVID test within 72 hours of traveling. That's because a variant of the virus in the U.K. is believed to be highly transmissible. Well, coming up tonight on News 3 at 10, a profile of one of the nurses Madison Magazine is honoring for being on the front lines, dealing with COVID and caring for patients. We'll meet Nathan Bubenzer, who works at Meritor's Incident Command Unit. As the numbers climb, he describes the impact it's having on his team.
We're human, and we're tired, quite honestly. Those are the two things that run through everything that we do right now. So whatever patience and understanding we can ask for from the public is greatly appreciated.
Tonight at 10, we'll hear how Bubenzer, a former ICU nurse and infection preventionist, has helped more than 110 hospitalized COVID-19 patients get back home. New at 6, whether it's a gift card that you're waiting to use or you need to return a gift, stores are ready to handle longer than usual lines. Gabriella Becerra checked in with Hilldale Mall and joins us now with how that experience might be a little different this year.
Well, Brady, we've talked about how stores adjusted the holiday shopping experience to accommodate for COVID-19 restrictions, but now they're doing the same thing for a busy week of gift returns. If you have a gift return to make, you might wait in a longer line than usual. Hilldale Mall marketing manager Julia Hicks says stores are asking people to line up outside while waiting or make an appointment and return at your assigned time. These new processes are in place to respect capacity limits and protect store employees and customers.
Many are offering virtual appointments, private appointments. You can save your spot in line or have a time slot waiting for you so you don't have to get here and wait outside in the cold. A few are offering curbside returns.
Hicks recommends checking store websites before making the trip to the mall to find out what the best option is. And now holiday shopping hours at Hilldale Mall will last throughout New Year's Day. And coming up on News 3 Now at 10, I'll share what stores say was the most popular gift this year and why people should use it right away.
All right, thanks, Gabby. All right, well, coming up on News 3 Now at 6, federal authorities say they're investigating hundreds of tips into an explosion in Nashville. The latest on their search up next.
The holidays are a time for giving.
To your friends, your family,
To your teacher.
in that spirit of giving,
Chevy's proud to give our employee discount to everyone.
the Chevy price you pay
Is what we pay. Not a cent more.
because giving and giving back is what the holidays are all about.
Use the Chevy employee discount for everyone to get a total value of over $8,400 on this Silverado.
Get the Chevy employee discount for everyone today.
'Twas the holiday season, and as is often the case, magic was found in an unlikely place. Molly tried her best to make introductions. Dad couldn't see past his grown-up assumptions. But thanks to fresh ham and warm apple pie, Dad was finally able to see with fresh eyes. With the freshest assortment to make everyone's faves, the happiest holidays start with Pick and Save.
In 1912, Leon L. Bean sold his first batch of 100 boots, 90 of them leaked. He refunded every pair and then perfected them. Because if it wasn't comfortable, he didn't want people to have it. This holiday season, we want to help you give the warmest, coziest, longest-lasting gifts on earth and make you feel more comfortable than you have in a long, long time.
Down the tree. That means it's time to put 2020 in the rear view and get to the final days of the Ford Built for the Holidays sales event. It's your last chance for our best offers of the season across the Ford lineup. So hurry in today. The Ford Built for the Holidays sales event ends soon. Hurry to get Flex Buy on Fusion with 0 for 66 financing plus $1,500 cash and $2,000 trade assist, or lease for just $199.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
CBS News has learned investigators have at least one person of interest in yesterday's explosion in Nashville, while the FBI is looking into more than 500 tips. Jesse Mitchell reports from Nashville.
A law enforcement source told CBS News at least one person of interest has been identified in connection with the recreational vehicle that exploded Christmas morning in downtown Nashville. Multiple sources confirm that Anthony Quinn Warner, a Nashville area resident, had a similar make and model RV as the one in photos released to the public. Warner was described as a 63-year-old white man. On Saturday, federal agents were at the address listed to Warner. Just before the blast, officers found the RV parked with its windows covered outside an AT&T transmission building. An audio warning of an imminent bomb blared from the vehicle just before the explosion. The FBI says around 500 tips have come in as investigators comb through the crime scene.
We are starting from the outermost perimeter of the crime scene and working our way inward. It's like a giant jigsaw puzzle created by a bomb that throws pieces of evidence across multiple city blocks.
The blast, which investigators believe was intentional, damaged dozens of businesses and homes and injured at least 3 people. Communications outages persisted Saturday after the AT&T building also sustained damage. Authorities praised the officers who evacuated people just before the explosion.
Didn't run away from danger, literally ran to danger. I'm quite confident that their actions are part of the reason why there was less cost of life in this heinous act.
The FBI special agent in charge, Doug Korneski, said there is no indication of additional explosive threats. Jesse Mitchell, CBS News, Nashville.
Nashville Mayor John Cooper has enforced a curfew until tomorrow. It covers the downtown area to limit public access around the perimeter of the crime scene. Still ahead on News 3 Now at 6, a different kind of life flight. See how an air ambulance program is taking canine care to new heights. Plus, we're following chances for snow early next week. Gary has your full first warn forecast up next.
Shop
Shop Wild Easttown Honda for clearance deals on over 400 new Hondas. Lease a new Civic for just $179. That's $179 and absolutely zero due at signing at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison. It's gotta be wild.
This is it. The new iPhone.
Yeah, and it's 5G.
Is that more juice than mine?
Yours is 4G, Dad. This one is way faster.
Well, it's only 1G faster.
The new iPhone 12 with 5G is way faster. Plus, U.S. Cellular has the #1 ranked network.
You know, when I was your age, we used to get by with only half a G, and it was lowercase.
Oh.
We'll take 2.
The amazing iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 mini. Switch and get one on us with no hidden requirements. U.S. Cellular.
So, how's saving for the renovation going?
All done.
I will never understand how you do it.
Easy. She saves with BMO Harris. We give you a cash reward for every month you save.
So BMO will give me cash for saving money?
You bet.
Can the subject hold position 2, please?
How's this?
That's art.
I make saving look good.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect. Get a $5 reward every month you save $200 or more in a new BMO Statement Savings account.
Start the new year with a new room from Steinhoffels. Get 35% off store-wide, plus take an extra $100, $200, or $300 off the largest selection of furniture at the guaranteed lowest prices, like this sofa with a free accent chair. How about a solid cherry bed for only $549? Warm up with a fireplace, just $699. This 5-piece dining set, now $999. So start the new year with a new room from Steinhoffels and Steinhoffels.com.
Wisconsin is a home of workers. We know what needs to get done, and we do it. Yet, we've been hit hard, some harder than others. Our contact may be limited, but we still can lift each other up. The Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy providers are working together to help keep your heat and power on. You may not ask for it, but we want you to know we're here.
Shop Wild Easttown Honda for clearance deals on 400 new Hondas. Lease a new all-wheel drive CR-V for $269. That's $269 and absolutely zero due at signing at Wild Easttown Honda in Madison.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
When a police officer is injured in the line of duty, every minute counts. And the same goes for their canine partners. Now a medical chopper service in Texas aims to protect those loyal four-legged officers. Elise Preston has more.
For nearly 12 years, this team worked side by side for the Houston Police Department. Officer Kristen Yulin and her canine partner, Sita, who died of a seizure over the summer.
When she walked into the room, she just wanted to meet everybody and see everybody, and then she just had this never quit working attitude.
Sita's legacy is still working. She was the model for designing the first air ambulance service for police dogs. The Memorial Hermann Life Flight's chopper fleet is now equipped to triage canine officers and get them to vet clinics quickly.
Once we get them on board the aircraft, we'll start doing definitive care, such as airway management, oxygen administration, IV fluid administration.
What an interesting challenge for your medics who have been treating human patients for so long, and now they're using those skills for a different species.
So the medical crews are ecstatic. They're all trying to figure out who's going to be the first one to actually get calls.
Pre-COVID, Life Flight trained more than 280 handlers across Texas. The Houston-based service is inspiring agencies across the country to reimagine triage care for canines.
People in California and New York that have actually reached out and said, hey, when can we attend a class? When can we do something like this or learn more about it?
About 2 to 3 dozen canine officers die in the line of duty every year, most often getting hit by gunshots or cars.
Life Flight is the best, so if those guys are going to show up, there is a chance that your dog in a few different minutes could have a life saved.
Yulin still misses her canine partner and is proud that her work lives on. Elise Preston, CBS News.
As part of their training, officers are taught to pack wounds, perform CPR, and use tourniquets to help stabilize their canine partners. Let's check back in with Gary. It sounds like we'll get that white Christmas just a few days too late.
It'll definitely be a white New Year around here, I'll tell you that. Right now, things are pretty quiet across the upper Midwest. No precipitation across Wisconsin. A little bit of light snow starting to show up north of North Dakota. That's the next weather system that'll bring us some light snow from tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. Perhaps a little freezing drizzle mixed in as well. Right now, we're looking at snow amounts maybe in the 1 to 2 inch areas, perhaps a couple of localized 3-inch amounts north of the Dells up into parts of central Wisconsin. However, 3 things you need to know in the forecast. After that weather system passes by, again with an inch or 2 of snow tomorrow night, then look for a breezy Monday with partly sunny skies. Temperatures drop back into the middle 20s. And then we have the potential for a pretty significant winter storm in the later Tuesday through Wednesday night time period across all of southern Wisconsin. We have alert days in the forecast for that. Right now, we're thinking about 3 to 6 inches or maybe even a little bit more of snow accumulation from late Tuesday afternoon through Tuesday night. That will primarily be in the form of snow. Then we get into Wednesday, and that snow could mix with or change to rain or even some freezing rain for a time, depending on what temperatures turn out to be, and then back to snow on Wednesday night. That'll mainly be light snow. So there could be some additional snow accumulation Wednesday night, as well as some ice accumulations. Now, here's what we don't know about the storm. We don't know where that all-snow mixed precipitation line will be. The farther south it is, the heavier the snow will be across much of the viewing area. That's more likely to be north and west of Madison up toward the Dells. That'll primarily be in the form of snow. Temperatures on Wednesday could determine how much mixed precipitation we get, and then Wednesday night snow totals, again, that's going to be probably just a couple of inches for the most part. What we're more confident in is that there's going to be a pretty major winter storm affecting Wisconsin in that time period. Snow mainly Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning, then that mix of precipitation on Wednesday, and then back to snow on Wednesday night. And again, the heaviest snow totals will be north and west of Madison. The farther you go north and west up toward La Crosse and into central Wisconsin, where snow and freezing rain is more likely over parts of southeastern Wisconsin. Future track snowfall from one of the computer models here. Take a look at how the snow totals really pile up as we head into late Wednesday and into Thursday morning. Perhaps as much as a foot of snow up into central Wisconsin, 6 to 8 inches in the Madison area. A lot of that will be Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night. Lesser amounts over southeastern Wisconsin, where this area might be more likely to see some freezing rain and perhaps some ice accumulations up in the neighborhood of perhaps close to a 1/4 inch over far southeastern Wisconsin, but at least some light ice accumulations into the Madison area. Then as we take a look at the other computer model, this one is showing a little bit less in the way of snow across Madison. Again, that light snow on Sunday, and then as you watch the snow, the heavier totals up into central Wisconsin, lesser totals into southern Wisconsin. As far as the ice accumulations are concerned, though, this one brings a little more widespread ice accumulations across much of southern Wisconsin. So again, lesser snow, more ice, or more snow and less ice. That's what we're kind of looking at as the dilemma for Wednesday. For tomorrow, look for a high temperature of 32 degrees, light snow, some freezing drizzle developing in the afternoon. Future track, quiet overnight, then look for more clouds by morning. We'll see that light snow, freezing drizzle late tomorrow afternoon through tomorrow evening. We start clearing out by early on Monday morning. We're back to sunshine on Monday. Snowfall amounts, perhaps an inch or 2 from Sunday afternoon into Sunday night. 7 to 10 day forecast. Again, that winter storm Tuesday and Wednesday, followed by a cold start to the new year. Then looks for a quiet next weekend, maybe a little bit of light snow from Monday night into Tuesday of the following week.
Thanks, Gary. Still ahead on News 3 now at 6. Keep it safe this holiday season and gather outside. Consumer Reports experts share tips to keep it festive and toasty.
Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
For over 30 years, Lexus has been celebrating driveway moments. Here's to one more. The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Lease the 2020 UX200 for $299 a month for 36 months and we'll make your first month's payment.
Experience amazing.
Do you take daily prescription pain medications, but they don't help enough? Do you want more options to better manage chronic pain? University of Wisconsin-Madison STAMP Study offers free, safe, therapeutic programs to address chronic pain. The programs occur once a week for 8 weeks and pays up to $340. Call 608-212-6902 today. Again, that's 608-212-6902.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
We're going to find the perfect tree.
We're going skating. We're going to Nana's.
Wherever you go this holiday, Chevy can help you get there.
Which is why we're making our Chevy employee discount available to everyone.
The Chevy price you pay is what we pay.
Not a cent more. So wherever you go, happy holidays from Chevy.
Now through January 4th, use the Chevy employee discount for everyone to get over $5,800 below MSRP on this Equinox. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
From the kennel to the coop, whatever the season, Fleet Farm has everything to keep your animals happy and healthy. Whether you're getting them through the winter season, mastering those retrieval skills season, or wondering who takes care of who season. There's a reason people say, if Fleet Farm doesn't have it, you don't need it, because we have it all. Fleet Farm, built for real life.
For over 30 years, Lexus has been celebrating driveway moments. Here's to one more. The Lexus December to Remember sales event.
Lease the 2021 RX 350 all-wheel drive for $419 a month for 36 months and we'll make your first month's payment.
Experience amazing.
It's the last weekend of the year, sandwiched between multiple holidays, so it's the perfect time to reflect. Join us Sunday morning for a look back at some of the best parts of 2020 and what we'd rather leave in the past. See you at 6:30.
Watching News 3 now at 6.
Breaking news tonight. Town of Rome police say a missing woman has been found dead. Lindsay Folan was found this morning in rural Adams County in the town of Leola. She was last seen before that Thursday morning. Police say it's an ongoing investigation. Well, if you plan to do any New Year's gatherings next week outside, Mother Nature might make that a bit of a challenge. Consumer Reports is here with help to keep your loved ones warm and safe with those fire pits, patio heaters, and more.
Instead of home for the holidays, why not consider embracing a new tradition and head outdoors for the holidays? Consumer Reports says some outdoor heating options can help keep your holidays toasty and keep you and your loved ones safer.
To be clear, even if you do have an outdoor get-together, you do still need to wear masks and socially distance. But you can shake things up by meeting up for a hike or gathering outside around a fire pit.
A fire pit is a good choice if you want a lot of heat. If you're bothered by the smoke, a chimenea might be more for you, as they're designed to funnel that excess smoke up. No matter your heat source, think before you light. Place fire pits or chimeneas at least 10 and ideally 25 feet away from any structures. Keep the overhead area clear too.
Never use a fire pit or chimenea on a deck. Instead, look for a propane fire pit table that's designed for use on a deck or patio.
If you want even more flexibility, consider patio heaters, which burn gas or use electricity. CR says if you have outdoor outlets, you can consider a few strategically placed space heaters.
Never use a space heater outdoors with an extension cord. It poses a fire risk just like it would inside. Instead, plug them in directly and look for a model with a safety tip-over switch.
This $55 comfort zone performed excellent in Consumer Reports tests for spot heating. This is Teresa Panetta.
Well, Consumer Reports says a compromise, while not as charming as bundling up outdoors, you could do a well-ventilated garage, but you should still keep the doors open, wear masks, and stay 6 feet apart. Gary, I have a feeling we'll be seeing a few garage get-togethers this winter.
Yeah, but Tuesday and Wednesday, even with the garage open, you don't want the snow and the freezing rain coming in. Right now, Doppler track, pretty quiet across Wisconsin right now. Temperatures are in the lower to middle 20s. These temperatures won't fall too much tonight. We are looking for some light snow tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night, about an inch or two, maybe a little bit more north of the Dells, and there could be a little freezing drizzle mixed in as well. Look for a low of about 17 around midnight, then we're in the low 20s by early tomorrow morning. High tomorrow of 32 with some light snow and freezing drizzle in the afternoon. Alert days in the forecast for late Tuesday into Wednesday night, for snow on Tuesday night, freezing rain and snow on Wednesday, and then a cold start to the new year, but a quiet one at least at that point.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you back here at 10.